minutes remaining. 1 minute. That's 30. Half a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Best Friends. I'm your host, Michael Giese, with our guest, John Fink. John, who is your best friend?
Well, I have a lot of best friends, but I was particularly thinking about my friend Daniel, who I was best friends with when I was about age 4 to 7.
4 to 7. So.
Yeah. So just, formative years, learning how to, ride bikes and swim and all that fun stuff.
So at that age, you probably got into some trouble. Anything that sticks out in your mind?
Yeah, we got into some trouble. Well, part of learning to bike and swim, we definitely, we rode bikes a lot, and one of the things that we loved to do was try and ride our bikes past each other as close as we could, and it got to the point where we got a little too close, and then we just kind of rammed each other head on. And I'm probably about twice the size of him, so I pretty much stayed where I was, and he just went flying, and his bike was all broken into bits and stuff. And yeah, I just kind of stayed right there, and he was crying, and his parents ran to him, and I just said, "Oh, that was kind of fun. Can we do it again?" But that was, that was one of the more crazy times that we had.
If you're just tuning in, this is Best Friends with Mike Giese and our guest, John Fink. So as young kids too, did you ever seem to get any type of shenanigans, like aside from riding bikes to each other, ever try and any business ventures or anything like that as young kids?
Yeah, we actually, we had this business venture for a while where we dug up the dirt from people's yards and then added water to it and tried to sell them their own mud. Thought that was a good gardening supplement that we could kind of go around and try and sell people. And it never really worked because obviously people were like, "Well, we saw you digging in our yard. We don't really need the mud from our own yard." And so we just kind of left these buckets of mud on their front doorstep.
Do you have any other fond memories of him growing up that you would say you guys got close together with, or it was a lot of just more fun?
It was more fun in games. We had some close times though. I mean, he had a swimming pool, and we kind of taught each other to swim essentially. So we, graduated from having the big inflatable swimmies on our arms to just swimming on our own, and that was pretty cool because it was such a step of independence at that age.
What happened? You said it was 4 to 7. What did he move? Did you move?
We both moved. This was up in Los Angeles. It was a very short period of my life, and he stayed up in Los Angeles, and I moved back here to San Diego where I was born, and it was pretty traumatic actually. I was crying to my mom when I was 7, going, "I need to find a new best friend," and we keep in touch every 5 or so years, but that's about it.
That's good. All right. Well, thanks a lot, John. This has been Best Friends with Mike Giese. Thanks for tuning in.